Hello everyone, welcome back to Logical History Bharat channel, the channel that digs deeper into history to bring you the hard facts of today. Before we begin, let us remember the innocent seafarers who have lost their lives in this senseless conflict in the Gulf region this year. Before we start this important topic, let us have a small glimpse of the press conference by Donald Trump from the White House, broadcasted by Times Network. And also the statement of Iran's top diplomat Abbas Araghchi in Istanbul, broadcasted by Times Network. To see the full press conference, I have put the link in the description box below. Now, let's understand the full picture.
Every one of them, including India and Pakistan, where the Prime Minister of Pakistan said President Trump saved from 30 to 50 million lives. That makes me much happier than what we're doing right now. That makes me much happier. We have one more to end, by the way. We needed them, but we didn't need them, by the way. We didn't need them, obviously, because they haven't helped at all. Just the opposite. They've actually gone out of their way not to help. They didn't even want to give us landing strips. Think of it. And it's not just NATO. You know who else didn't help us? South Korea didn't help us. You know who else didn't help us? Australia didn't help us. You know who else didn't help us? Japan. We've got 50,000 soldiers in Japan to protect them from North Korea. We have 45,000 soldiers in South Korea to protect us from Kim Jong-un, who I get along with very well, as you know. Do you notice he said very nice things about me? He used to call Joe Biden a mentally retarded person, okay? So don't tell me about your stuff. Joe Biden, he said he's a mentally retarded person. He was so nasty to Joe Biden. It was terrible. But to me, he likes Trump. And do you notice how nice things are with North Korea? It's very nice. But we have 45,000 people, soldiers, in harm's way, and right next to Kim Jong-un with a lot of nuclear weapons. 45, which should have never happened if a certain president, I'm not going to mention this president because I happen to like him, believe it or not, but if a certain president did his job, Kim Jong.
Thank you very much, Minister. So you say that you need to respond right now, but we know that Iranians are known for their talents in negotiations, in diplomacy and trade. What would be the conditions after responding for Iran to come back to a negotiation table, maybe with the US as well? And Turkey has been offering that Ankara can mediate for a trilateral between Turkey, US and Iran. What would be your response to that? Because right now the US is technically involved in this conflict. Thank you.
Well, I think it is irrelevant to ask Iran to return to diplomacy, because we were in the middle of diplomacy. We were in the middle of talks with the United States when Israelis blew it up. And again, we were in the middle of talks and negotiation with Europeans, happened only 2 days ago in Geneva, when this time Americans decided to blow it up. So we were in diplomacy, but we were attacked militarily. So it was not Iran, but the US who betrayed diplomacy. They betrayed negotiations. When at the middle of negotiations with us, they gave green light to Israelis, if not instructed them to attack Iran's nuclear facilities. I think they have proved that they are not men of diplomacy, and they only understand the language of threat and force. And this is very unfortunate. The United States showed that they have no respect to United Nations Charter. They have no respect to international law. They have no respect to any international law regarding, managing the world and facing challenges of the world.
Reports confirm multiple attacks on merchant vessels have resulted in the deaths of dozens of sailors, many of them from India and other Asian countries. These were not soldiers. They were hardworking men supporting their families. Their blood is on the hands of those who started and continue this war. We pray for their souls and for safety of all seafarers still at sea. Let us speak the truth. This war did not start with Iran. The United States, under Donald Trump's leadership, is responsible for starting this dangerous escalation. Through aggressive policies, sanctions, blockades, and military posturing, America created the conditions for open conflict in the Gulf. Trump's administration provoked the region and lit the fire. History shows us clearly, the US has rarely finished any war it started without massive help from allies. This time is no different. Whether you like it or not, Donald Trump has been one of the worst failed presidents for his own citizens. He claims to be pro-US, but his actions have created economic pain, administrative chaos, and global isolation for America. Trump has insulted leaders of allied countries on global platforms, breaking long-standing alliances. Europe and the West no longer want to side with him. He behaves like a bully and nothing more. Iran has understood this clearly. Nobody in Iran takes him seriously. As long as Donald Trump remains in power, there will be no peace in the world. His failure is now a gift to the world's suffering, especially in the Strait of Hormuz. Till Donald Trump's aggression began, Iran was mainly protecting its nation. But now, Iran has understood that the US is alone. With broken alliances, Iran is escalating and trying to take complete control of the Gulf. The current situation in Hormuz is a direct result of US failure. Iran is now pushing to become the dictator of the Gulf. From here, I do not see Iran stopping easily. Their aim appears to be full control of the strait and eventually wider influence through proxies. World leaders must wake up. Without US leadership that actually works, we need to stop this before it becomes a disaster for everyone. Let me be clear, Iran is not a white sheep in this story. Iran has created and supported terrorist proxy groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. What Israel is saying is right. Iran needs to be stopped. Iran has never truly cared for its own citizens. It has no value for human life when it comes to its ambitions. Its ultimate goal seems to be control over Arab states and slowly expanding its influence through terrorism across the world. Iran must stop this war and bring peace to the region. The world has to think beyond US involvement and find a way to end this conflict before it is too late. Friends, this is the hard reality of the Strait of Hormuz crisis. The United States started this dangerous fire. Donald Trump's failed leadership could not end the war he helped begin. And now Iran is escalating, aiming for complete control of the Gulf. As Indians and as a retired merchant navy sailor with 25 years at sea, I make this strong appeal. We must demand protection for our seafarers. India should take the lead and make an international demand to bring commercial shipping under the protection of the Red Cross or similar neutral humanitarian frameworks. Organizations like the International Maritime Organization (IMO), International Transport Workers Federation (ITF), National Union of Seafarers of India, Forward Seafarers Union of India, and many other seafarers union in the world, and all major shipping bodies must unite for a special global appeal. More than 90% of world supplies, food, medical aid, essential goods are carried by merchant ships. The lives of thousands of seafarers on board, the risk of pollution at sea, all of this must be protected. No country during war should be allowed to touch civilian maritime ships. Shipping is the lifeline of humanity. It must be declared neutral and protected under international humanitarian law, just like hospitals and aid workers. All shipping industries, ship owners, and maritime nations have to join hands in this. We cannot allow innocent seafarers to become victims in the wars of big powers. The world has to wake up now. Stop this madness in Hormuz before it turns into a global disaster. Iran must also step back and choose peace. America must stop starting fires it cannot control. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more fact-based content. Jai Hind. Stay safe at sea and on land.